Hi again. To find our next challenge, we hop back in our ship and depart from Frosty's Beach. We continue sailing around Christmas Island and dock on Rudolph's Rest. As we explore Rudolph's Rest, we meet Noel Bodie, who requests our help reviewing a recent pen test report. Noel believes the report contains errors in the form of hallucinations created by the LLM. Noel also mentions some of the errors might be subtle. Click on the Reportinator terminal to open the pen test report, which is hosted on a web page. Our objective is to mark with an X the items that appear to be hallucinations. After reading the report a few times, we start to notice some words that seem to be out of place. For instance, Item 3 of the report mentions TCP port number 88555 as a valid port for network traffic. That looks strange on its own. A quick Google search reveals the top limit for TCP port numbers is 65535. This confirms we have identified the first hallucination, and as such, we mark it with an X by clicking the green check mark. As we continue reading the report, the string HTTP send in finding number 6 looks a little out of place. We enlist the help of ChatGPT with the hope in its infinite wisdom it is familiar with this term. ChatGPT indicates this is not a standard term. We will follow its advice and mark this item as a hallucination. As we continue reading, we see that finding number 9 mentions the HTTP protocol followed by what looks like a software version number. Maybe I need to get me some HTTP version 7. I kid, of course. This specific hallucination seems to be using the PHP version number of finding number 8. Let us mark our last hallucination and submit the report to complete the challenge. What if I told you there is an alternate solution to this challenge? This report is hosted on a web page, and as such, every time we submit it for review, we are sending and receiving traffic from a web server which is checking our answers. Maybe they check it twice, who knows? For this alternate solution, we will manipulate the answer checking process to find a valid request and response combination, and ultimately find our answers. To start, we select random answers and submit the report knowing it will fail. This will also generate requests under the Network tab in Chrome Developer Tools. By reviewing our most recent request, we learn the request sent to the server contains an entry for every finding in the report, and these get set to 1 if we have marked them as hallucinations. Having learned this, our strategy emerges. Given that we have a small number of findings with only 2 possible values for each, 0 or 1, we could simply automate the generation of web requests to the server and test every single possible combination of answers. A total of 512 requests will be needed to review every possibility. We begin by leveraging the web request Chrome already generated for us. To do this, right-click the request and select Copy as curl. For this solution, we have chosen Python for automation. Let's navigate to ChatGPT and ask it to turn our request into the form of the requests module in Python. We now have the same request we already had but in Python code, yet this does not help us much. To make this useful, we ask ChatGPT to use the previously generated code and create a Python script that does exactly what we need. ChatGPT gladly complies. Next, we copy the generated script and save it for execution. Then we open a terminal to execute our command. Notice the output is showing every combination sent. This will allow us to spot the combination we need. We stop execution of the script as we can see it already found the combination. The combination identified by the script matches the original combination we found. Findings 3, 6, and 9 are in fact the hallucinations. See you on the next challenge.